at the beach. I decided to just take a trip and come over to Cocoa because I didn't want to be at home. And yeah, so I'm basically at the beach by myself, and I'm about to go now. I'm eating McDonald's because I'm friggin' starving. And I'm thinking of trying this taco place that I always drive past when I come over here. And I've been wanting to try it, but I never actually stopped there. So I'm hoping I can actually go there today, later when I leave. So yeah, I'm at the beach now, and I don't know how long I'm going to be here for, but I actually got to go buy sunblock, so I got to go do that now. Probably walk over to the 7-Eleven really fast, but I think I'm going to eat my food first and then walk on over, because I don't feel like carrying that much yet. But yeah, so I guess I'll just talk to you guys later. So I made it to the beach, guys. It's pretty nice. Freaking hot. Not too many people here, but I picked a spot where there was no one around, so yeah. Fucking hot. Debating whether or not I want to go in the water or not, but I don't know yet. We'll see. The only thing that could make this beach trip better is if I had beer. But I'm driving, so I can't drink beer. So that's unfortunate, but hey, I'm trying to cut down anyways, so it's been very hard, but I'm doing pretty good so far. Kind of, because I just had like a beer yesterday, so let me rethink that. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good on not drinking a 12-pack a day. So I don't know if you can tell, but the fucking waves are pretty big today. You have a lot of people surfing and shit. So I feel like if I were to go out there, I'd probably drown, but plus I don't like leaving my stuff, but but the water feels fantastic, if anybody was wondering. So I'm reading a book at the beach. I'm being that person. But it's very peaceful and relaxing. And if anybody was wondering, I'm reading Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl, because I've seen that they made a movie on it, and I wanted to read the book before I actually watched the movie. I'm only on chapter 11 at the moment, but whatever. Hey everybody. So I know I didn't record too much while I was at the beach, but I was just really chilling out, relaxing a bit, trying to get away from everything. I don't know, there's been a lot going on right now in my life, so everything was going well, and then it kind of all went to shit all at the same time. So it's just like, I'm happy with how things are going, and then I'm pretty upset with how things are going. So yeah, so at the moment, I don't know how often I'm going to post anything, but I'm gonna try to just put as much out as I can, and you know, get videos up as often as possible, because at this point this is pretty much the only thing I have that will let me kind of do what I want and vent out apart from music. So yeah, hopefully this video isn't too boring for you guys. And my cat just opened my door. Hello. You just barging in here like you own the place. Pip. Hey. This is Pip. But yeah, so to elaborate on what's going on, everything's going good because I started a new job on Monday, and everything's kind of going bad because 2 days ago my girlfriend actually broke up with me. So, well, not my ex-girlfriend, she broke up with me. So, girlfriend of a year, known each other for 2 years, a little over 2 years, and the whole relationship pretty much just went down, and now it's done. So, been going through and dealing with that the best way I can, but me being the person I am, I don't handle things like that very well, and usually my anger gets the best of me, and my emotions kind of just are all over the place. I am probably the most emotional person you'll ever meet. So when things like this happens, it's just like I get hit with every emotion all at the same time, and I don't know how to decipher it or separate them or act accordingly. So yeah, it's very upsetting, and you know it's hard when you're with somebody for so long, and then you know you care about that person and you genuinely love them so much, but just things weren't working. And I know most of it's my fault, and I really can't blame anybody else but myself. Like I'm not the easiest person to be with, and I know a lot of it had to do with me acting a certain way and jealousy. But for me, the thing about that is I'm not usually a jealous person until I either see something that starts to bug me and I'm like, well, that's like it starts to bother me a bit. That's the only time I start getting jealous. Any other time, if you don't give me a reason, like I'm usually pretty trusting. I'm like, whatever, you do you. If you want to go have a best friend, go have a best friend. If they're a guy, I don't care. Like I trust you enough to not do something that's gonna double cross me or cheat or anything like that. But for me, I guess it's like one of those things, like, so since I don't get jealous as all like that, like some people are crazy, when I do start getting jealous and I start talking about like, hey, maybe can you tone that down? When I actually bring something up that does bother me, I feel like to take that into consideration, because usually nothing ever bothers me when I'm in a relationship until something does spark that bit of jealousy. Then that bit of jealousy starts growing and growing and growing and growing and growing, and it just gets worse, and then I turn into one of those crazy fucking girlfriends, crazy jealous girlfriends, and then but I'm the one who looks crazy because of that one thing, but yet nothing got solved, and it's just everything's kind of just all over the place right now, and living situation isn't where we want it to be. I feel like at this point we both hate each other. I don't know, like, I feel like at this point I'd rather her hate me, just because I feel like it would be easier for me to just get over her. I feel like if we hate each other, then there's nothing there. But at the moment, that's what I'm going through, so relationships are hard. Sometimes I guess you need to separate yourself. There's some relationships sometimes you need to separate yourselves, and maybe one day, if it's meant to be, you'll come back together, but if it's not, then it won't. And that's a tough pill to swallow. But at this point, I think I don't even see anything happening for the future. I feel like once she leaves, that's it. There's gonna be no more contact, nothing. So there's not much I can do about it, but probably for the next few months, it's gonna be a very tough few months. But yeah, so I know I just kind of started this channel, and you know my past videos have been pretty upbeat, but I know it's kind of odd to be putting this out there, but you know I don't want to lie to you guys and pretend to be all happy-go-lucky when things right now aren't really too great. They're half and half. But so I just kind of want to share that with you guys, and yeah, maybe if one of you guys can relate, then yeah, you can share your story or something. But well, that's really all I got today for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, at least the good parts. I know this is a very sad and shitty part, but yeah, and I hope you guys have a good day.